Thanks for tuning in to Dub World. If you're new to the channel, we do how-to videos and also cover honest reviews of various aftermarket VW parts suppliers for both service and quality of parts. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up button to show that you like the videos. I would also appreciate if you could share this channel with your VW family and friends. Take a look at the description box for a link to our Facebook page. Now get ready for the latest video. Today on Dub World, we have our first head-to-head parts competition. We've got CIP1 versus West Coast Metric. The items: VW Beetle deck lid seals. CIP1 was purchased first. That's their OE quality. West Coast Metric I just received. It is made by West Coast Metric in the USA. CIP1, no clue where this one is made. I also have a piece of the original deck lid seal. As you can see here, it's got fine lines in the rubber on the side that seals against the deck lid. Bottom side is smooth. Neither the West Coast Metric or the CIP1 seal has those lines. So that means neither one's an exact match. Here's where the important factor comes in. Fit. This seal does not fit the groove. It's too small. You try to slide it in, falls right out. New seal is too small, the bead that holds it on. You can see in here, it just pops right out. Won't stay in there at all. Will not stay on. Will not work. Original one was slid right out. I compared the seal to the original. Not sure if you can see this on camera, but the round portion, the bulb here that goes into the channel to hold the seal on, is much larger on the original seal than it is on this replacement seal from CIP1. I contacted the company about it. They told me there's nothing wrong with the seal, that's the way it's supposed to be, and they advised me to bend the channel in order to crimp the seal. I told them, no, that's not what you do. It's supposed to slide in. So I decided to order a seal from West Coast Metric. West Coast Metric is one of the top part suppliers for the Volkswagen aftermarket, and they've been around for a long time. I've always had good experiences with them. Didn't order the seal from them because I was making a big order from CIP1. I ordered a hood seal as well, which I have a video for that installation that I haven't posted yet, but we'll be doing that in the future. West Coast Metric seal arrived today. Here's what I want to show you. When you match these up, these two look virtually identical. The length, the size, West Coast Metric got it right. The manufacturer for CIP1, they got it wrong. Not only is the design different, you can see in these two seals. West Coast Metric seal, very soft, very pliable. CIP1, kind of stiff, not very pliable. I cannot wait to install this on the car, and I'll show you. But it looks like the clear winner here is West Coast Metric, and I will let CIP know of my findings between these two products. Okay, got the West Coast metric deck lid seal here. Original seal's been removed. Let this sit out in the sun a little bit. Not that it needs to make it any softer, because this is pretty soft. But what I do is I like to lube this channel up with some WD-40. With this seal, since it appears to be pretty much the same as what the original one is, it's going to be a lot harder to thread through this channel. It'll be a little messy here. Do a little car cleanup afterwards. As you can see, lubing up the track, lubing up the seal has made pulling this in easy. Now, you get down here, you got to make sure it lines up with this track. When you've removed the old seal, you want to make sure you don't have any residual pieces left in there, because that does happen. That happened to me when I did the hood seal. Now you're feeding it up here, and you're pulling it down the bottom as well. Gets a little tighter as it starts going around the curve. Switch the camera around. It's a matter of two hands, guiding it up top. Right at this corner down here, it's tight. Looks like this is actually bent a little bit here. Slightly bent. There we go. Actually popped out on this side because I wasn't watching it. If you have a helper, extra pair of hands, that definitely would be good at this point. But not necessary. Get this started a little bit. I want to go back and forth and make sure this is not popping out of the track. If it gets bunched up, you're going to see it wrinkle like this, which is fine. Looks like we're bent a little bit here as well. Right on the end. There we seal is made to be extra long. You want to make sure that you don't have it pulled tight. Make sure it's got enough slack in it. Where you choose to cut it is up to you. You can cut it right at the very edge where the track is, the channel, or you can let it stick up a little bit longer. What I normally do is give it a little bit extra because the heat will tend to shrink these eventually. So if you start out a little bit up, that works to your advantage. Plus, you want to make sure you've got enough slack on here that the rubber fits nice. Now this seal will act as a way to keep the deck lid from vibrating. Also this little rubber knob in here as well. It's pretty hard. Probably should be replaced. But let me show you what we got left over. So this is our amount that we have left over. As you can see, it's quite long, and that's because this is made to fit early and later Beetles as well. So an early Beetle is going to have a longer deck lid opening, so we'll just trim it and we'll be done. So here's our finished seal. See how nice and tight it fits? That's what you want. The final step in installing the deck lid seal is cutting an upside down V-notch in the center bottom of the seal. Take a look at the photo here and you'll see the original deck lid seal, which was installed by Volkswagen. The purpose for the V-notch is to help drain water that may get trapped underneath the deck lid. This step is optional, but I'd recommend it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Keep tuning into the channel because I'm going to be posting a lot more content for Dub World.